Well, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to a little bit of my mod list today. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna play and test. Sorry, I think I have a hair. There it is. Just gonna play and test it and try to get it released as soon as possible. So, just want to say, I suppose happy 4th of July to anyone out there who celebrates. I used to enjoy this time of year, but I think as I got older, I just kind of stopped caring so much about like fireworks and stuff and just kind of enjoy the holidays, you know? What's up, Stefan? Jeremiah? Gears? How are y'all doing today? I think one thing I want to do, other than just test the stability and stuff, I did have a crash today, by the way, would be I want to test out J Serpa's new mod a little bit more. I've been testing it off stream. Might make a video on it, we'll see. I'm just having fun with it. There are a few I still have not discovered. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Sorry, it's been kind of a one of those days. I don't think I've had enough coffee, to be quite honest with you. But hey, the game looks beautiful. Yeah, I had a crash over here earlier with a fox. I might have to check that out again. Drink some caffeine. Hey, what's up, Thomas? May the 4th be with you. Love it. It looks like she's running intro music. Yeah. Should I try to take care of the wolves? Oh, I don't have any weapons. Any magic? I do have magic. Like slouching in my chair right now. I can hear you. Where you at? Oh, I have no idea. All I know is the game is looking really good. Pretty happy with it. Performance-wise, there are still plenty of things that I need to sort out so you get more stable performance. It's really good, honestly. I didn't throw a whole bunch of stuff in this list. But it can still be heavy with, you know, the LODs and the grass cache and stuff, and I don't know. The ENB, there's all sorts of things that can really take its toll on the computer. I'm getting pretty good performance right now. Also have to think I'm streaming, so it does get a little bit more taxing whilst you're streaming. I didn't see those wolves, by the way. I heard them, but did not see them. I did one of the... I think it's right outside of Bleak Falls Barrow, which I am not ready to go into yet. But there's a summit over there. I was going to say a leap of faith, but there's a summit over there. I think there's another one down here towards the tundra. I don't know. I'd have to look. I know there's 4, I think, in Solstheim, so we could head to Solstheim today. I'm not a Dunmer, so... I mean, even if I was a Dunmer, I'd have to probably toggle God mode just to survive over there. Which, I don't know. I think I'll save my Solstheim runs for, Nordic Souls. Which I've been having a lot of fun playing that list. While I sort things out with my own personal list. Things that I still have to fix are waterfalls. It's just a few things that I really just want to make sure that I get figured out before I, you know, actually send it out. A big one, I don't know if... I don't know exactly where to go, which direction to figure out this issue is, but you can kind of tell that the LODs, the terrain textures off in the distance, they don't match. The same thing with the snow. It almost seems like the noise is off. And I have a few weird parallax issues. Just weird little consistency things that I'm continuously thinking about, but I just still can't quite wrap my head around how to fix yet. It's just a part of the learning process, you know. I am not extremely good at modding by any means. You know, I still have a ton of stuff to learn. But I'm still very confident that I can release a good Wabbajack. Not to say it'll be good right away, but it's something that I'm willing to work on and get into a really good position. I think I was gonna head over this way. I feel like that has to be a summit, right? One of those. I'll be able to tell as soon as I see it. Oh yeah, and little things like this. Just certain spots that aren't quite blending. Most of it blends really well, but there's a few areas that just do not like to blend. I guess you could consider them seams. I still think I have really good visuals in this list. I mean, I love the grass. I was testing some different grass things recently. Oh my gosh, that's a loud plane. Y'all are gonna have to forgive me. It gets really loud in my area sometimes. And if you hear fireworks, I don't think the time that I'm streaming right now you'll hear much at all. That's why I started earlier. I would not be surprised though if you hear something. Like wow, look at this. As I was saying, I got distracted by the plane. I really think this grass just fits my list. I've tried different things, it just doesn't hit the same. Damn! Must be playing Smash Bros over there. Yeah, I really am working on mic settings because I want to get a mic that doesn't pick up the sounds in the background as much as this one kind of does. I could still adjust a few things, but they always ruin the moment. Always with the unidentified flying objects. How's it going, Capoeira? Good night. Which grass mod? This is QW's Grass Patch 2. So it's a patch of Origins of the Forest, Folkvanger, and Cathedral. I think it's Cathedral Pine Grass. I can't remember at the moment. I think that's what it is. Either way, it looks super nice, especially in this light right now. You love the green and yeah, this is the tundra. I really like how there's not many trees. It's all grass and I just like the way it looks. Your Tundra's forest. Yeah, that's what I like about the Nico experience. Or Invicta. I think Wounded Neek does it now too, I can't remember. They all have that foresty tundra area. And I like the total opposite in my own list. I like it nice and open and you can really just see all the way down into the valley. I don't know. It just looks really beautiful like this too. I can appreciate both. I know we all have our own specific taste, so. The grass, yeah, that's the grass cache, which I almost thought about giving up at one point for better performance, but it's my list, so the only issue is it's not rendering far enough. It should be going further. Hey, leave me alone. I probably should have stopped at the Guardian Stones. Oops. Ouch. My hands look really chilly. But yeah, I do have a few issues with my landscapes. Just the distant landscapes is all. Compared to vanilla, that's for sure. I'll give you that. That's the truth. Hey, they really won't leave me alone. Yeah, something is definitely weird with the LODs right now. Strange. Oh no, it's fine. I think. Huh. No, actually. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. I think that's wrong. I'm gonna have to go look into that actually. I think I messed up an INI setting. I know that the landscapes are wrong, but the grass is definitely off. Just a little bit. Sorry for changing the mood like that, but I had to see off in the distance. Should really get myself a companion or something. Hey, what's up, the rest of us? Actually, weirdly enough, I was watching Jay's Serpa stream yesterday, or earlier today. I'm out of here. This place is dangerous. Well, I think my LODs are correct for the most part, but I just think my grass LODs are a little off. And I know why. Let's try to find a summit first that I haven't found. Yeah, I think he was streaming over on Twitch too. I was seeing a lot of Twitch looking things going off on the screen. Ow. See, and you can tell my snow textures in the distance are off as well. So that's one of those other issues I have to figure out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Playing Gate to Sovngarde. Just wish I had a Rudy ENB option. Does it not use ENB or anything? I have never actually played Gate to Sovngarde. There's definitely something going on with my LODs. Just shaders, okay. I think they said there is one near the Labyrinthian, so I'm on the right track. Definitely think it's over here. Oh, I also, I know this is completely off on the other side of what I've been talking about today, but I got rid of all of the jiggle physics, if you know what I'm saying. I didn't have much in my list, but there was definitely some booba physics. I don't know why I ever even thought, I needed this, but I definitely did not. I don't really know how much it saves on performance to not have it, but in all reality, I'm happy with just equipment physics, cloth physics, and hair physics. Which I think the equipment physics still require some sort of, jiggle physic. But if you keep it extremely low, it's not even noticeable. I'm genuinely looking for J Serpa's stuff. They're so subtle. That's going to be the issue with finding some of them. It's almost like you'll know it when you see it type of situation. Looking for SMP cloth patches, yep. I don't know, me personally, I'm happy with just CBBE. And it doesn't need to have all the crazy stuff with it. There's just so many good armors out there, that's the thing. But thankfully, there's like a never nude option with body slide, so. I'm genuinely wondering if that's the peak that he used and not this one. Well, no, this is interesting. Wait a second. What is that? Okay. This must be vanilla. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's from unmarked locations. Okay. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Please don't fall. Thanks, Skyclimb. Where were you when I needed you most? Well, I am now at the Labyrinthian, so shouldn't be too hard to find now, right? Oh. I definitely don't recommend trying to take an ice wolf out with frostbite. I don't know. That sure is a beautiful view, though. I really think I have some good visuals. Some good choices in visuals, I should say. Because it's not like I did any of that. I'm just simply compiling a bunch of my favorite things together into one place. Oh, frost troll. Perfect time to take a sky shard, right? Well, that was a perfect time, now it's not. Jeez, sorry about that. I never know who's gonna be that loud, so... Yeah, jump. Take the sky shard. You leave me alone. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, run, run, run! Okay. Just dodge the trolls. It'll all be okay. Now back to business. Where is this mountaintop? I will find every one, I swear it. I think the easiest ones will be in Solstheim just because of how small that location is, so maybe we should go over there. Yeah, I found the one in Winterhold. I found the one over by Lake Ilanalta. Well, Brittleshin, I should say. Gotta be careful going up here, though. Watch out, Foxy. Well, I didn't get a crash, and I'm looking at a fox, so I'm keeping an eye out for that weird one. There's... okay. Skyborn Altar. I don't think I can take this thing out. There's no way I'm taking a wisp mother out right now. Please don't sky climb right now. I genuinely wonder if this is how you get to it. I'm not here for your stuff. I just want to climb the mountain. That's all I want. Oh, it's Dagon. A scamp. Oh my gosh, a bunch of scamps. Oops. Well, that didn't last very long. I'm a weak mage. What can I say? Got anything good? Nope, not really. Hmm. Should we be evil? Oh, okay. Need a magic regen ring? I really, really do. This is true, RM. You know, I'm starting out at level 1, so I really don't have anything, to be honest. I only came here in search for J Serpa's new mod. And I'm willing to die in the process. I really don't know which peak. There's so many peaks. Guess we have to check them all. Whoa! What is that? I guess I've never noticed the addition. You have stuff I want. Can I have it, please? Uh-oh. You leave me alone. Please don't do that. Known as the Other Terror of the North, frost trolls are quite common in the ruins of the Labyrinthian. Many have been smuggled out of their Tomorrowland by the Kimono Tongue. Okay, that's actually cool to know. What the? Oh my god. What the? Oh my gosh. What just happened? That's not nice. Honestly, the first person combat is super fun. Ooh, what a nice warm fire. A large Dunmer criminal syndicate hailing from Morrowind. You know, I thought about playing some Morrowind. Really? It says the gameplay is playing. That's strange. You can't even hear the music? That doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. I am such an idiot. Maybe one day I'll stop being dumb. Okay. I just need to stop using OBS to record. I mean, it's better than nothing. Watching a silent film. Yeah, sounds boring. 20 minutes? I mean, I've had it happen where nobody noticed for like hours. So I was sitting here with no music or anything, just talking to myself playing a video game. Well, not talking to myself, but talking with no extra sounds. But I'm glad somebody noticed. Thank you. Thinking it was part of the stream? Definitely not. No, we like sounds here. That's for sure. What's up, Gears? It sounds good. It does, yes. Whoa! Flashy. Well, I'm currently looking for peaks. I'm guessing this peak that I was looking at earlier is the one I'm trying to get. Or maybe that one. I feel like those are too easy though. I definitely must figure it out. So your 4th of July festivities are grilling a hot dog like what you do every day? I mean, grilled hot dogs are like the best way to eat them, so I will give you that. Hey, what's up, buddy? You look very mad. I would start running. What? Hey, I have a friend for you, actually. Why do y'all just care about me? Jeez, these guys are so high level. I'm out. I just came here to climb stuff. Hey, what's up, Tiger? Trying to ignore your family members and fireworks too. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of fireworks these days. But to each their own. Installed Ascend? Oh yeah. I've caught most of them. I can't find a couple right now, but there was supposed to be one by the Labyrinthian, which I just was there. I also really need to go check a setting, because I think one of my INI settings might be off. And it's raining. Hey, what's up, Hornet? How you been? Well, it's a good thing I have TGM on, because almost just got rocked by that. I kind of want to go up to High Hrothgar, actually, because that's where the paraglider is now. How do I pronounce my name? It's Ire. Like Ire. Some people say ear too. I mean, honestly, I'm somebody who's very much open to interpretation, so it's a made-up name, kinda. So I really don't feel like there's a right or wrong way to think about it. But I pronounce it like Ire shot. But I'm not doing too bad, Hornet. Still lost and Forspoken? I'm glad you're really liking it. I'd have to check it out, but I'm too, consumed by Skyrim. You thought it was Ire? Yeah. You know, people call me Shot. It just really depends. It's the same thing with my Wabbajack list, it's Lyra to me just because, I don't know, I guess that's the way it's stuck, but it could be Lyra too. At first I thought Lyra sounded prettier, but I kind of like either one, you know? What can I say? I just like to complicate everything. Oh no, it's a wolf. Both sounds awesome. My thought process behind Lyra is like the word lyric or Lydia, for example. But I can understand because some people have that as a name too, and they prefer it to be Lyra, so you know. Stream it for everyone, it's worth it. Okay, I'll look at it. Based on a constellation? Yes. Off of the constellation? Yes. Which I believe is pronounced Lyra that way. Oh, no problem, Gaming Potato. I hope you're doing well today. So thank you for asking. I always ask people how to pronounce their name because I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Whoa. I don't know, I really wanted to find some more summits, but I think I'm just gonna have to go to Solstheim for that, which is super dangerous in and of itself. And I don't necessarily want to TGM. I hate cheating. I guess it is test mode, but still. Oh, and I also think I'm gonna add Katana to the list. Well, let's go find, because I know where, actually, I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. Because I do want to show y'all at least one ascend. And then I want to see if I can do it better as well. So I'm going to do the one I know first. Then we're going to go over to Winterhold and do that one there. And then I'll go to Solstheim. You say tomato. Can I stream Warframe? Maybe. I don't know if I'd like Warframe. Oh, by the way, I'm testing Elden Sprint. I don't know if it'll be a good fit for my list, but I like the idea of you only consume stamina in combat. The master. Wabbajack. Both are correct. Ah, I guess I see what you're saying now, Michael. Yeah, I think both are correct. That's the best way to say it. Want people to join my squad? Maybe. This does consume so much of my time making this Wabbajack, and pretty much all of my YouTube revolves around Skyrim. I thought about doing some stuff over on Twitch just for one-off stuff. Or simply starting a new YouTube channel for other stuff. Label on the Stream Deck? On the Steam Deck? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty taxing on my system. So I can't say it'll be well optimized for it, but I think Tuxborn is the only one, and that's taken quite a few compromises to get to run on a Steam Deck.
All right, hand over your valuables.
No.
I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, I'm not gonna ask again. Never should have come.
Rude. Very rude.
Piss and spit on you.
Ouch. Oh, he still got me with the tail end of that. Oh, I have no stamina left. Ouch. I don't have anything hotkeyed either because I'm a noob. See, I'm trying to find this balance between kind of just simple Skyrim gameplay, but also want it to be a little bit better, you know. I do like vanilla Skyrim. It's hard to say though because I use MCO, so it's nowhere close to vanilla, but I guess I mean in a sense of like between Requiem and this, where I can still, you know, hold my own, but it's fun to battle things. I don't know. I'm weird. I just like to have fun. The way I play just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm super into it and just want a difficult challenge, and most of the time I just want to have, excuse me, a ton of fun. Trying to bridge the gap between both. Infinite things equals less progression, like you don't have to upgrade stamina anymore. I mean, yeah, that's why I thought about removing it. I just like the idea, so I wanted to test it. Ominous weather. Hey, what's up, Tomato? I love the ominous weather. Who doesn't love cabbage? I don't know, I still thought about messing with different ENBs, but cabbage is such a go-to. I'm doing really well. And you? Argonians just look so funny hooded. They kind of do, it's true. Use precision with everything disabled except weapon trails. Want to try using Skyborn, which has 1 hand and 2 hit perks. I get sort of invalidated by precision. I mean, you could try it. I don't mess with precision too much. Like, I don't tweak anything except for... I think there's one thing in the MCM I tweak. I am in combat. I don't even remember if precision has an MCM. It's been a while since I've messed with it. A nice weapon trail replacer. What happened to my hands? Precision trail replacer simple. Well, that's a good recommendation. Something I would have to look into myself. I don't know, I think my list benefits from having like the cool Magicka weapon trails and stuff. The new Dawnfire ENB. So that sounds interesting, but I would have to change my weather for that. I've heard good things about Azurite though. I've heard really good things. I'm going over to do a J-Serpa mod right now. Looks amazing. Yeah, I'm still a big fan of... I don't know, I like Nat 3 for Cabbage and Dawnfire. I haven't checked out Azurite, but I really liked Obsidian. Obsidian was like one of my favorites for the longest time. I don't know if I said hello, Queen, but hello. Having some squirrel moments today. I do believe it's over here. If my memory suits me. I just did it yesterday. I'm gonna have to climb some stuff to get up here. We all are weird. Ooh, I also like Maroon's Dagon. That's a good one. Or Maroon's Razor in general is a cool weapon. Okay, it should be right here actually. So as soon as you come out of Bleak Falls Barrow... I thought there was... little indication that tells you... Ooh. Oh, it's right here. So let's go ahead and brighten up the weather. Drop a save. Also, Tomato, I just want to say thank you for your awesome mods. Because, well, I don't use the mountains anymore. I'm messing with Rytons right now, but I still use the White Run. Those are freaking amazing. I don't know, I have so much appreciation for everyone who makes mods, so thank you. I think you and Ryton really just make exactly what I'm looking for most of the time. I'm still using... oh no, I'm using Ryton's landscapes too. But I used the, you know, the terrain blending and stuff. That's all really, really cool. But it's kind of confusing sometimes. I've messed up my roads many of times. Just because, you know, the load order. I'm so used to just the old school method of running parallax textures. But you get such a good blend between everything, it's really, really worth it. I don't think I could ever make my own textures, but those windows in Whiterun look freaking awesome. Especially. I'm also trying to focus on how do I get up here again? It's just funny because I feel like these mountains and your mountain, like the Slate Mountains actually, are what I'm thinking about switching back to. It's hard choice between these ones and those ones for me. I still remember one of the first things I said when I started my YouTube streaming thing was just how appreciative I am of all of the people who take the time to, you know, do such amazing work for this community. And now that I actually get to thank people, that's something that's always stuck with me, even for almost 2 years now. Same thing with people like Nico. I mean, Biggie's made mods. It's so cool to see how close the community is together, and always warms my heart. What's up, Storm? How you doing? With ERM? Oh, I'd have to try that out. Honestly, ERM, and I think Biggie uses ERM and NGVO, so many acronyms, with Fantasia landscapes, and that looks really, really good too. You keep your dark mountains. I think the hardest part is just choosing between which ones you like the most. I don't think the Whiterun will ever leave my load order though. The first time I saw it, I was like, and then I saw the windows. It's like, yep, this is stuck here forever. Gonna have to do something with contextual crosshair mod. It breaks when using crossbows. I'll have to test out some crossbows today. Got your new mountain ready? Big Lazy. I have to check it out because I don't know, I was a big fan of majestic mountains, and I still am a big fan of majestic mountains, but they're not really fit for my game and what I'm trying to do. But they look really good in, like I said, in Nico's list. Plus they're kind of a headache to patch, but only a little bit. More so if you're using like Atlantean landscapes and such. Mainly because I'm smooth-brained when it comes to a lot of the textures and stuff. I'm still learning, but I've learned, I would say, a pretty great deal over the last couple weeks. Mainly with snow shaders, because they confuse the heck out of me. Guess it's been a bug for a while. Crossbow makes your crosshair stealth icon when it sometimes... Okay. Oh yeah, see there's a little opening here you squeeze through. Just a little lookout here on the way up. You can see there's ledges too. And if you really can't find your way, he says, look for the wind. Come on, better third person selection. Watch for the wind. This one is kind of tricky. I remember I had to jump here, I think. And then go around. Oh no! That was too big of a jump. We can recover, it's okay. Talk about smooth brain, I reinstalled the list too. Oh gosh. I mean, I do silly things all of the time. Even though I read something 100 times, I'll still miss something. This is a dangerous one. Oh, come on. Some people just have super loud vehicles. I have to mute my mic. I think I'm going the right way. It's kind of hard to tell in this whiteout. Is there really a right or wrong way if you could sky climb? I don't believe so. But there is definitely a path. There we go. Hey, get up there. It's some kind of defiant disorder. Rather die than read or read me. And that's how things get broken. More Lyra development? Hell yeah. I was on hiatus for a minute, but we're back. We're back. Sometimes you just need a break. And I just want to see what else is out there. Otherwise I can't better develop my own list. Oh, that's right. I did go completely the wrong way. But only a little bit. I mean, look at how cool this is. Traumatized by Redditor advice. Yeah, I don't really use Reddit much, if at all, these days. It's kind of funny to hear the stories, though. You should be able to meditate here, right there. It has one now, Goober. I really am reaching out. No clickbait here. The only problem is I do not have... It is very windy up here. I do not have a paraglider to safely get down to the bottom. Steadily. Steady. Oh. It's all good. Am I gonna use 3D NPC? Oh my gosh, my voice is killing me today. Yeah, I do use 3D NPC. It's full of bots and extreme viewpoints. Yeah, I'm not a fan of anything. I mean, YouTube is really all I use these days. Nothing else really is important to me on the internet besides this. Sheesh. I mean, come on. I know it's not perfect, but damn, it looks good. You're playing Ghost of Tsushima? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, that was the inspiration. I've never played it, so I have no idea. You're excited? Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm kind of in the mode of getting it ready to upload now. Just for a minute there, I was really just stuck in this spot where I would take a step forward and then a few steps back. Take a step forward, you know, so I'm just trying to kind of get back into this again. can't confidently release a list if I'm not, you know, at least happy with it. Which I was happy with it, but there were some glaring issues. And there still probably are, but I think I'm more confident now to release it than I was a few weeks ago, so. Grass cache? It does have grass cache, which I actually think I have to check a setting very quick a little bit later, which, yeah, that's pretty, it's pretty heavy. The grass cache is one of those things I just really like, so it stays. Sheesh. I've been really happy with the visuals lately, though. Too much consumption of what is on the internet. Well, it's like, I mean, the internet these days is just the media. You know, it's what you look at when you see, I don't know, it's the same thing as what TV was. I mean, TV is still relevant, but how much are you watching your television versus how much are you watching YouTube these days or browsing the internet, right? The media has the chokehold on the internet now, so it's just all this consumption. How do you know what's right? How do you know what's wrong? There's too much. Skooma of the internet. Miss 1999 internet. Yeah, I'm trying not to sound too like conspiracy crazy person here. I genuinely think that we consume too much media these days, and a lot of it is just misinterpreted, blown out of proportion these days, so I save myself the headache. I'm already scared for what's gonna happen. Damn, this thing is loud. I guess I would say the world can be a bit scary, so why should I add on to my anxiety, you know? Like Northern Roads? Yeah, I like Northern Roads. I don't use it. I prefer simplest roads, but I'm going to High Hrothgar. I don't care what any of you say. I'm getting that paraglider. Whoa! What are you doing? The cowboy days. I just miss... I hate to say I miss anything. Oh wait, this is actually not the way I want to go. I don't necessarily miss the old days. I think there were things that made those days better. That's not to say that everything was better. There were just certain things that I think made things more simple. I've come to realize that simple is good. You know, why complicate everything? Sensationalism? I have no idea. Regular cable TV is the past? Yeah, streaming and social, that's the new thing. For sure. Now you can have scary if you choose to do... Yeah, exactly. Now it's consumed so much more. There was a time you could look at your TV and something bad's happening. Oh, you can walk away and it's something you deal with in life. Now it's this constant cycle of just bad. And I'm not one for that. I just wanna... I don't want to add any more terrible stuff to the world. And by doing so, focusing on myself is, excuse me, like the best way to do so. If I'm not making myself the best version of me, you know, how am I gonna add anything good to this world? I don't know, it's hard to say it that way, but I feel better knowing that my mental health is good because that makes the people around me more positively affected than negatively, which is what I'd rather have. Hey, you leave that bunny alone. The ribs are ready? Sounds good, Queen. Enjoy your ribs. Have a great day. And thank you. I don't know, I think Michael is correct. I'm somebody who just... I'm all heart. I speak just how I feel. But I can do it in a way that's not... If I can do it in a way that's not negative or harmful, that's gonna be my choice. Live your life through moments, discover the treasures hidden within, allow those treasures to become memories that sustain us in happiness. Yeah. Whoa! Getting lots of lightning today. And wolves. You missed, jerk. I see a sky shard. Oh! I used Sky Valor. I should have used my perk points. What a noob. What a noob. And then I got an extra one from Sky Shards, which I think I'm gonna get rid of the Sky Shards, actually. Where are you, alteration? Oh, what? Whoa, what the? I think I forgot to run Nemesis, I don't know. That's actually sick. I forgot you could just get it from the alteration perk tree. Whoa! Might have to get rid of that, actually. People have easier access to information. Yeah, no, there's a lot of good things about the internet. I just think you can have a healthy relationship with it. And I feel like I could definitely have a healthier relationship with it. That's such a weird jump. Oh yeah, it's super broken. But see, this is why you test. Oh, so that jump must be like if you're out of magicka. That's still really kind of cool looking. A whoosh, as it's called. Limbic?
Hello, friend.
Oh, but yeah, to the person who asked, oh yeah, Capoeira. Yeah, there's a paraglider up there now. I'll show you.
The graybeard trouble is. Here, take this bag of supplies.
The problem is I can't really get in to High Hrothgar, so I'm probably gonna have to parkour over the building. Boy. I mean, it's super funny, but I have to get rid of it. I have to, unfortunately. What's up, Brizzle? How are the roads? They're good. They are fixed. We can take a look at them today if you want, Brizzle. What's up, Enko? How have you been? The roads be looking roady. I don't know. The roads be roadin'. That's for sure. I have indeed been cooking. I tried out tomatoes dirt 02 for my roads. They didn't quite look right, but they still looked cool. The best looking ones were from Northern Roads when I renamed the complex dirt to dirt 02. But honestly, the best looking ones are still RVX. I still think the RVX dirt 02 looks the best. A very tear-jerk moment associated with it. That sounds very interesting. Can you be the Norse Viking? I mean, probably. If not, I'm sure there's things I can add to make it more, to give more options, but you're gonna have to help me with, people are gonna have to help me with male character stuff, because I never really, I mean, I experiment with that sometimes just to get a rough idea that everything is good, but I just really don't play male characters, so. So you're gonna have to let me know if you can make them, and if you can make good characters, and you save the presets, they can probably go in the list, so. If you so choose. Because once the list is released, I'm gonna reopen the race menu preset thing for people. Because I've made a few characters that are gonna be in here, but they're all female, so. Well, this is actually a bad idea. I should not fight him. See, it still matters to have stamina when you're in combat. You were working hard week? Well, that can be a good thing and a bad thing. Sometimes it sucks to be super busy, but it does help make the time pass a little bit while you're at work. But I hope you're doing well. Dragonborn voiceover? No, probably not. I think it's still in the list, actually. I might have removed it. It's still here, but I don't think I think I'm just gonna remove it. I don't know. Or I'll just keep it and keep it all unset for people to choose if they want to add stuff, but I've thought about just pulling them out. I'll probably keep PC head tracking, that's the one I do like. Just for those that don't know what to stand for again, I don't know what RTX stands for. Did I say RTX when I was talking about the dirt? I think I meant RVX. Can I go inside? No. Yeah, I think I might have said RTX, but I meant RVX. I don't know what it stands for though, or if it stands for anything, but it's a nice dirt O2 texture. I will say that. Okay, I might, yeah, I think I'm just gonna take this off of the alteration perk tree. I don't like it. And that's why. Let's see if I can get myself around. Actually, this might come in handy. Oop. What? There's a wall here? Okay. You really put an invisible wall here. You jerks. I wonder if it's all the way around. Is it really all the way around too? Do I like better chests? Yeah. I legitimately think it's all the way around. Let me in, dang it. I have come for the paraglider. You will not stop me. New jumping? Well, I've always had magical jumping, I just never use it. So I used to use it 24/7, but dang straight you let me in. I came here for this. Thank you. Thank you. And that's how we get the paraglider now. I think it's kind of the perfect location for it. Okay, we're on the way to get another one of those done. Then we're gonna go to Solstheim and try not to die. I found an ascend point? Yeah, I've found a few of them. You like the LODs? The LODs are actually kind of off right now. You still do have grass cache though. Doesn't extend very far, but the textures are off for the landscapes. Right, it's a bit more central. You can see the snow is a bit off too. I wonder if it's something to do with the noise. The noise DDS file? Not sure. Ouch. It's a good thing I just saved. That one hurt just a little bit. Are the towers broken? Yeah, the LODs look so strange. Yeah, there's definitely something broken with that. And that's weird, because it's only for the alteration perk tree version. Very acrobatic, sure. See, if I turn lore friendly mode off. Oh, but then that's the problem too. You get all the other weird stuff, which I can just disable, but if I do this, then yeah, magical jumping can be kind of strange. Might just get rid of it altogether. I rarely use it anymore. They use simple beheading? I do not, actually. See, it's all normal with lore friendly mode off. Ow! So, should we grab a crossbow? Is that what you're saying? If I could spell. Just gonna grab one really quick and check this, Oops. Oops. Test this theory with contextual crosshair. Ready to snipe some things. Something like scoped bows? I don't think so. I don't know if they would work with Nico's weapons anyways, with Nico's bows. Maybe for the crossbows, but... Ooh, that was a good hit. Damn. Super fast travel. Okay, ooh. It's actually really pretty. It's kind of amazing what you could just stumble on. Okay, I have to remember how this one goes. The wind. I see the wind. I think it starts over here. I honestly can't remember. I think it would be cool if it started on this side and it made you climb over that. She's getting her workout in today. I mean, that's kind of a shortcut to get up there. Or is it though? Okay, I'm definitely cheating. I mean, I did climb this one yesterday, though. They actually take quite a bit to climb. Oof. Mountain parkour. Thank you so much, Enko, for the 2,000. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that. Thank you. We could definitely do some more mountain parkour, but I'm cheating this one, kinda. Actually, I think it starts up here. It does. So it usually starts about here. Should we go full first person for this one? Might make some people dizzy. You can always tell by this little guy. I really can't use magical jumping for this, it's so cheap. This one's actually kind of cool, I'll show you why. Oh no, falling rocks. Treacherous. See, look, real danger. Can I do this? Nope, I can't. The only way I found to do it is here. And there's actual ledges. Okay, this one I think can get a little tricky as we fall down. But you can kind of see the natural path, which is super cool. This part right here. Need a rope, ice axe, and a belay mod. Get the full mountain climber experience, is that what you're saying? I've actually never... What? What was that? I blame the collision there. I've actually never been mountain climbing, is what I was gonna say. Actually, this isn't the peak. What am I doing? What's up, Tondi? What's my goal with making my own list? What did other lists lack that I wanted? Mainly... And this doesn't go for every list, but I just wanted my own personal visuals. Something that doesn't completely destroy my list, or something that doesn't completely destroy my computer. But I can still have a really beautiful list. So I guess it's a bit more on the performance take. I wouldn't say it's extremely performance friendly, but compared to something that adds, you know, tons of city overhauls and all this other stuff, it should be a little easier on the hardware. And just really it's my own personal mod list. It's the mods that I want. You know, I like playing all the other lists out there, but I have my own idea. And plus I love modding and I want to get really good at it. Mainly visual, I would say it's more visual, but I'm still focusing on gameplay with the things like MCO and Sky Valor and just like I still want that easier gameplay, nothing Requiem, but I don't want it to be too easy. You get a fast travel mark for meditating there? I don't know what that was. Very large undertaking. It definitely is. It definitely is. I have rock joint. No, I just got frost resistance. It gives you all different sorts of little, I suppose, buffs. It is a nice view, but my snow textures are really sad. I don't know, I suppose my list won't be extremely power fantasy. But it's not going to be realistic by any means. It's still going to have that fantasy vibe. So I kind of like a nice middle ground between what everybody else is doing. Oh, I think I heard a big firework. Building up your own? 500 so far? Start merging a few that are similar and such. Yeah, I mean, you can get up there now that there's so much room because everybody ESLs their mods, or most of them get ESL'd these days, so most mods are light plugins. So you're having to merge less. Snowblind parallax texture? I have not. I don't know why the ambience is so loud today. Why does this keep getting kicked up? That's really weird. The compass was a mark there. Mount Anthor Peak. Oh, wouldn't you know it? You can fast travel there. Okay, that's actually really cool. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of awesome. That's kind of really awesome, actually. I really need to find the other ones. Oh, hush. Have a good night, rest of us. Well, thank you, Chicago. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I do use Sun Helm. I turned it off, but I do use it. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna check one thing before I go to Solstheim. I know it's not a good idea to go there, but I don't care. This is what testing is. You don't see it too much, but at least not these days, but it is what it is. Yeah, roads are looking very rodacious. And yes, I just came up with that on the spot. They do be doing the road things. Iceberg ahead. Sound familiar? I don't have enough gold to get to Solstheim. Splish splash. Oh. I know how I can get some gold. My elevator pitch was the vision. Who's it going to be for? What do you like to emphasize as the mildest author? Oh, I should not be yawning right now. What do I like to emphasize? Well, I like to emphasize visuals. Oh no, these are the wrong roads. No! I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not the right ones. Although it does blend better with the mountains and stuff. Yeah, visuals are probably the main focus for me. The list is gonna be for me. Ultimately, I'm building this list for me and the ones who like it, because that's the only thing I can do. If I try to build a list for other people, then I'm not gonna enjoy it. But I'm gonna try to do the best I can to, you know, make it cater to other people. So, I see a big scene. I'm gonna have to compromise certain things, which I don't mind doing. But it's still for me at the end of the day. Which is why when I make decisions like removing magical jumping, that's my decision, you know. Where is Klimek? Or not using certain city overhauls because, well, unfortunately most of them just destroy my FPS. I know Klimek has a house, but I am smooth-brained right now, so I think he isn't home. Maybe he's at the inn. Or maybe... I have no idea. Playing Animal Crossing. Nice, Jeremiah. But looking for performance, yeah, it's kind of a mix. Yeah, I mean, I do go between first and third person, so it caters to both.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
How's the music turned up? Hey, look.
If there are 500 steps to each marker, then maybe... Ah, this is pointless.
3D NPC.
Pardon me, my lady. Do you fancy a bit of music? Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Looks fire. Well, thank you. You know, it's also kind of fantasy driven too, because you can do things like paraglide and, well, for now you can magical jump, but I have some things to work on with that. There's Klimek. I would say it's, you know, fantasy. You have some really cool MCO moves. I'm kind of going for a blend of different MCO things, but I really just want to utilize most of Skyrim's stuff, which my MCO stuff still has a lot of work. If I even keep that, I might go BFCO, but MCO is still the best way to go. It's cool. Let's take this. Oops, I took 100. Let's drop 99 and see what happens. You just gotta have fun sometimes. This is what testing is all about. Hey, is it Flibly? That's a cool name. Nova? Making ambient videos using it? That's awesome to hear. Well, I look forward to seeing those videos. You can see this is what I use for great sword animations, for example. So kind of spinny, but not too much. Klimek.
Good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a club. Anyway, much appreciated. Here.
Okay, have fun in the water. Favorite alternate start? I mean, I've been using Paradigm a lot lately. I still really like alternate start, but I don't know, I have my issues with alternate start. What's up, Tree Pie? How you been? Have to be inclusive. It would be impossible for people to add other mods onto your released list. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this would be a really difficult list to modify, but the way I look at it is if people want to modify the list, they're on their own. Unfortunately. Happy 4th of July? Well, happy 4th of July to you. Thank you. Okay, now I can go to Solstheim because I have some gold. I'll show you off some other animations. These are specific. That was sarcasm. No, no worries. It's hard to tell through text sometimes, so. So for example, these weapons are specific to these animations. And these are Nico's reversed daggers. Well, actually, they're Tariel's. Wait, one of those should be flipped the other way. What are you doing? But you will only see these animations with these weapons. And that's kind of the stuff I want to work on. I want a bit of grounded, but I also want a bit of craziness too. These ones are really nice if you have enough stamina to. So you do some crazy flips with them. And those are Skyrim's moves too. Like a ninja. But then I feel like the war axes have a bit more basic moveset, you know, nothing too crazy or over the top. This guy is after me. Good unarmed animations. I use Vera Levi's, which I also like. But see, these aren't super crazy, spinny. Love the sounds. Nova or Flib. Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you. I've been eager to release it, but it's been this weird in-between state at the moment. Trust me when I say I agree with Biggie, just release it and, you know, work on it as it's released. As an alpha, which that's what I'm working on currently, but I feel like it was pretty important today to do some serious, not serious, but just some testing to make sure that I can play it and the LODs look good and performances in a place where I'm happy. Just these little things so I can release it and start focusing on fixing things. I like the toned down, more believable style rather than something flashy or anime. Yeah, that's why I like that in between, you know, certain weapons and certain weapons will have certain anime or just flippy animations, whereas, you know, your basic iron sword, your basic war axe, these things, they have more toned down and generic, just more basic animations. But if you want to invest in a katana, for example, you'll get more flippy style stuff. Or, I mean, even then I would like to just have certain katanas be super crazy and outrageous. I've heard even people say that they like the idea of the animations are conditional based off of your level. So if you're level 25 or anything over level 25, you get more intricate animations. I don't know. I just think certain weapons should have certain animations. So if you want Nico's twin blade or any of them, you know, you'll get those specific twin blade animations. If you want to craft the Raven reverse daggers, you can, which I thought about placing those in certain places. I wouldn't mind spidifying them, but then they'd be everywhere. If they could be super rare, I would think about it. Spid distribution. Or I could just distribute them. I just never dabbled in any of that stuff. But if I could have them show up on like really high level Thalmor, for example, but they're still extremely rare. So if you do come across the reverse daggers, oh sweet, because I don't want everything to be craftable. That's my other thing too, is I don't want a bunch of armors in my game that you just have to craft to get. I'd rather you be able to craft them or find them in the world. From Anchor? They aren't free and therefore, yeah, if they're not free, they can't be included. And I respect that 100%. Get the basics covered, yeah, that's more important to me. Like, eventually I want to add Fat Skyrim and tons of quest things. I don't want any... I don't know, there's certain quest overhauls I definitely don't want. Things that kind of pertain to Skyrim. I don't know if you'll ever see, like, Bruma stuff in this list. I feel like you can just grow, or you can add to what is already here without having to go to a bunch of new world spaces all the time. Maybe one or two that I really like in the future. But not right now. I think my wife is cooking. I'm getting hungry. Use more spinning stuff like in Witcher 3. I've never played The Witcher 3. That's the other thing too, is I'm really based on Skyrim for the most part, so I like Skyrim. Ooh, look.
Well,
Silt Striders.
here we are. Welcome to Raven Rock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.
Say what you want. Solstheim is gorgeous. Witcher 3 made you cry? I can't remember the last game that made me cry. I think it was Spider-Man. I don't know, I think everything makes me cry these days. Like, everything.
You think you have it bad. Try walking the boardwalk at night.
Fair point, but I can't see what you're saying. I can only assume there's a face behind that mask. It's so foggy here. Or is this ash? Will you be able to add mods to it? I mean, I'm sure you could, but if something breaks, then you're not really going to be able to report issues, you know? I can only really offer support for people who are just playing what I've made, right? If you start adding variables, it just makes it hard for me to fix bugs. So that's my only warning. I'll probably do what all the other Discords do and have like a little modification channel in the Discord so people can talk amongst, maybe troubleshoot issues if they want to add mods. Like I said, I don't see it being too big of a deal, but you never know. You could break something. Just depends on the mod. Hey, what's up, Brianna? How you doing? I don't know which peaks are here. I came here to climb mountains, though. Baldur's Gate? Just games that are like reading a book. Less freedom than in Skyrim, but damn the storytelling. Yeah, I suppose I do like storytelling games, though. That's why I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Hey, thank you, Tactical. There's still a lot of work, but I think I've done pretty good for the time that I've had to spend in it. It certainly has been a lot of ripping out certain mods and trying other things until I finally got it into a place where, okay, this is what I want. I'm sure a lot of y'all can go back and watch my first video on this, and it's much different. Actually, I kind of want to go check that out. RDR2, yeah, I've thought about doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 Let's Play. Fresh install if it does, for sure. I mean, I kind of want to add the frogs. My issue is I just don't want them everywhere, so as long as they're not taken up, as long as you're not hearing frogs literally everywhere, I'll probably add them. Damn! Every once in a while I see something, I'm just like, sheesh. It looks so nice.
I know things, hidden things.
You know nothing.
Aren't supposed to know. Good idea. They might leak out. Don't want them crawling into your head too. Sacred hidden things. The secret.
The secret kind?
The black book. It shoved them in there with black, slick fingers. My fingers are too short. I can't get them out.
Poor guy.
Luck. Why won't anyone listen to me? They're in my head.
Hey! Hey! Excuse me, sir, but I have a dragon bone sword. I haven't decided if I should add poise yet. I just want to steer clear of any stun lock issues. More frogs the better. Frogs are cute. I like frogs. But I still haven't added cats to my game. Cats are going to be the first thing I think I add. Climb the mountain, please. So beautiful. I'm scoping out all of the mountains. Abandoned lodge? I want the key. Where's the key? Tomato. See, I think that's a peak over there. It's over by Telemithrin, so pitching a mod idea to my hail for Fable-style trolls. Maybe Forest Golem or something? I've never played Fable, actually, so I don't know. The frog love. Frogs are neat. I like them. Is that a doggo? Are you okay, doggo? What's up, buddy? The key! Why do you have a key? Why does the wolf have a key? Does that go to the abandoned shack? Probably not. Why the frick does the wolf have a key? What's up, Fernando? Happy 4th. Part of the landscape pops up from the ground. Oh, well, they do have things kind of like that, just not for the forest. That would be pretty neat. I've seen the snow golems or whatever they're called. Yeah, why do you have a key? Okay, I feel like that has to be the peak, right? Come on, J Serpa. Where's your little sign? What is this stuff? Oh, sapphire. Xanathar. Corundum. Yeah, I hope you're having a good week too, Fernando. Thank you. Just trying to find me spots. Uh-oh. I just want to get up there. Oh. I do feel like that has to be the one, right? It almost seems too easy, though. Let me just see. Oh, that is a peak. I know for a fact. Yeah, okay, so how the heck? Do you climb it? What's up, Pixelnate? How you doing? I'm currently looking for climbing spots in Solstheim. I just don't know where this one starts. This is a strange one. You'll pitch it to Mihail? Yeah, it's worth a shot, for sure. The only thing you could say is no. In this situation, probably. I wonder if it starts down here. That would be crazy, actually. You've never seen anyone fly in Skyrim? I love to go for paraglider flights. J-Sir, but you hit these things super well. wherever they start. If you see a flag anywhere, let me know. Never been able to make the paraglider work. You have to run Nemesis. There is a little checkbox, and if you're on Anniversary Edition, I think it needs a DLL upgrade. Oh, it has to start here then. You did all of that? That's really weird. Help me, J Serpa. Lets you fly as a vamp lord. Oh yeah. You're talking about Tariel? Okay, this one is weird. I've looked everywhere, I have no idea. Just keep on sky climbing. I mean, some of these look right, but I don't know. Hey, have a great night, Nova. Thank you so much. I know this isn't the right way, but I don't know. I'm stumped on this one. I see like no signs of how to do it. Oh, now the Reeklings are after me. I don't know. I guess I'll have to come back to that one later. Alright, let's go try this one then, maybe? Think I could see a weakling down there dancing. He's just a silly guy. What are they doing down here, actually? Yes. Do you use followers? Sometimes. Go Janessa usually. I do have Inigo. I kept Sawchill, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep Sawchill. I think I'm gonna add Katana though. I've heard good things about like Gore and Kaiden too, or Kaden, sorry. That was so close. Rip. I must summit this mountain today. I do feel like some of these are just entirely too easy though. Too short maybe. Guess we'll find out. I could be completely wrong. Wish the indicators were a little easier to see though. Maybe I'll have to go read the mod page again and see if I missed something. Do we have music playing? No. No music? Oh, come on. Sawchill is good too. I don't know, people like all of them, I think. Yeah, we don't get any music. How lame is that? I feel like these ones are intentionally more difficult because they're so short. Or I'm just not doing it the right way at all. Come on. You were up there. Oi. Oh no, don't go all the way back down. Okay, let's try this again. Oop. Yeah, I've never heard of those last two though. Emaniri and Narineth. Never heard of either one. This is so dangerous. And definitely not the right way to do it. Oi. Go. Just climb, damn it. Come on, there's ridges in those mountains. You can grab a hold on to them. Seriously don't know why these ones are more complicated to get to. They're definitely tricky though. Because it's definitely a peak. Okay. This one's just extremely difficult to get to. Alright, well I'm gonna have to learn how to do this one then. Seems like the ones in Solstheim are much more difficult to get to. Look at how much more difficult that one is compared to the ones I saw in just Skyrim. I guess if I at least knew where to start, it might make things a little easier. Oh, there it is. Hey, what's up, Weedus Show? How you doing? We're just climbing today. Well, we're attempting to climb. It's somewhat failing pretty miserably right now. So you get the noise too when you discover the beginning spot. See, this is the beginning. Huh. Yeah, so I would think I was on the right spot. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking maybe you're supposed to go like this, and then jump over here, or fail miserably. Yeah, pretty much, just fail miserably. It's probably all those jump animations and stuff making it more difficult. Way more floaty. But this was the same spot I was in, so I was definitely going the right way. Why do you hate me? But I'm starting to see a little bit. Oh yeah, this is the exact same way I came last time. I'm guessing you have to go this way though, actually. Huh. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. That's crazy though. Really tests your skills. What's the volcano? That's Red Mountain. I am on Solstheim right now. Okay, hey. Didn't know we were playing Minecraft parkour today, but I guess that's the case. Okay, this one's actually kind of nuts. I didn't want to double jump. So I'm assuming that's the only way you can get up here then. But actually being a goat. Right, well I mean it wasn't extremely legitimate, but I think we kind of figured out the gist. What is that? I know it looks like a... Oh, I know what this is. But this is also a summit point, I think. Alright, well where does this one start? Right there. So let's see, how are you supposed to do this one? Climb up the top or climb down the middle? Sky climb to victory. I think these are intentionally supposed to be harder just because the peaks are so much shorter. Come on. The ledge is right there. Gosh dang it. Quit double jumping. You little cheater. There. Okay, I have no idea from here. I might be wrong. Jeez.
Hit the fan at work. I gotta go to the bakery. I've got the oven on.
Okay, investigate frozen corpse. Only a special tool could break it though? Wait, what? Wearing an enchanted scarf? Excuse me? Hey, we did show. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. It's good to have ya. Well, that's really interesting, actually. Gosh, that snow shader looks horrible. The snow looks horrible. Really don't know what's going on with that specifically. There's one thing I wanted to check really quick before I forget again. I think I changed this so it should be fine. It's not fine. I'm glad I checked. Although I think Grass Cache Helper does that. Oops. Something I want to check too really quick. I want to look at this noise texture. It still ends up messing with some of these LODs though, so I think I'll still have to rerun LOD. Do a little bit more reading on this. Why would you want to turn that off though? It's weird when certain mods conflict with information. Based on what they are anyway. I know this isn't a fix, this is more like a quick fix. I just want to take a look at it really quick. What's in the override? MCM. Oh, double jump. Gosh, I'm gonna get rid of that. Magical jumping. I just use smooth jumping. I got so used to just one jump. Gotta check our Solstice map too since we're here. Ooh. I'm glad I got to take today off, but I don't know. I still had to go to work for a while. And I burnt my hands. I almost thought about not streaming today too. Almost. What do I do for work? I am a chef. Fun times. Although I'm definitely not, I'm ready to not be a chef anymore. Chef is kind of a loose term, but I mean, I've been cooking professionally for 15 years, so I do all sorts of things now, though. I don't just cook. I'm also doing front of house stuff as well now. I guess back end stuff is more the word. Taking care of like the money stuff a little bit, like counting and taking care of all the casino, or, you know, like the Keno machines and stuff. Get to count all that. Just doing more variety of things. And I've done orders for years. So I order all of the product and make sure we don't run out of stuff. Which sometimes we do, but it happens. You are as well? Nice. What kind of food do you like to cook the most? Look at this guy. I would never accept a drink from this guy. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my terrain LOD specifically. Oh, that's weird. You still get the noise. Oh, because I'd have to run LODs for it. I mean, it still looks way better off in the distant. You can tell you're not getting all that grayed out nonsense. You still see it over there a little bit, but that's one of those issues I really have to fix. But I am curious to go back to Skyrim really quick and see if the grass LODs are working correctly. Ooh, I was jumping while I did that. Not a good idea. Well, not a good idea to COC at all, but we're in test mode. What kind of food do I like to cook? I like to cook all kinds of foods. I like to cook sweet rolls. Sweet rolls are delicious. I like bakery stuff, baked goods, donuts, and pastries. I'm also really good at like breaking down meats and stuff. Like salmon, or you know, just fish and red meats, poultry. There's certain things that I could definitely still learn, but I guess red meats and fish have been the most intuitive for me to learn. To check the grass cache really quick. Gosh, that's actually so annoying. That's better. Now you can actually see the grass and stuff. Wow, somebody was saying they liked the way the grass looked before. Still looks a little... Could still go further. You have a question for me? What's your question? See, this is where that terrain noise thing really messes things up, but it makes it look better with the snow. I have a lot to learn about LODs still. Like, a lot. Snow looks way better. Well, you still do get some of that gray from here. I really want to find one of those other peaks. I think that one there is probably it. Should we go get into a fight? I don't think there's going to be a lot of bandits here, but... Check it out, the only destructible objects in Skyrim. Oh, hi. Did you just use a potion? Did I say you could do that? Quit using those potions. I feel like the animations should also count towards you. Why are you just getting to use potions without the animation, huh? You dirty cheater. Brother lives in America. Right now you live in Germany. So chef, do you think it's a good idea to move to the USA? Don't have much experience. I think it really just depends on your willingness to learn and take criticism, you know? I really don't think it matters how much experience you have per se, as long as you're willing to do the best you can at something and learn how to do things the right way without taking shortcuts. I do think the criticism thing is really important too.
Tell you what, you start running, I can stab you in the back. Fire! Won't get away with that.
Oh, there's the animation. Good for you, buddy. So, I mean, I could see it being difficult. Either way, moving here and trying to be a chef. I'm not saying it's impossible though. You could do it. It just takes a lot of willpower. Trust me, there are a lot of delusional people in this world who think they're good at cooking, so as long as you're willing to just listen and learn, you'll be better off than like 50% of people who try to do this. Not try to pretend like you know how to do everything. For me, I don't care how long I've worked in a kitchen. If I go to a new place that I've never worked before, I'm gonna ask them how they do things. I don't care if I know how to peel a potato or, you know, break down a salmon. What if they want it done a certain way? What if they don't like the way I do it and they tell me to do it a different way? Am I gonna cry about it? No. I'm gonna do my best to do it the way they want me to do it. But I'm also not gonna take any crap from anyone, so if you try to treat me like crap for no reason, that's a different story. If people are purposefully trying to make me feel like I'm doing something wrong when I know for a fact I'm not, you can screw yourself. But I've been in the business, or I've been in the industry long enough to know when somebody's blowing smoke up my ass. I feel like it was much harder in the beginning for me, and I got taken advantage of quite a bit. Now, I put my foot down if somebody tries to tell me how to do something. I guess it depends when you say it like that. It's not always the case, but if somebody's trying to purposefully, you know, tell me how to do something the wrong way, I could tell really quick. You're just being a jerk. Every chef has their own thing and it's about respect and dedication. Yep. Well, and I'll tell you one thing right now. People who have been in the industry long enough don't have a lot of respect for culinary students. And that's not everyone. I do have respect for people who decide to go to college for it, and some people are really good at it. But I've witnessed and met a lot of people who have gone to culinary school and it has not really done much for them. So it all comes down to how you utilize the information. But it's still good to keep your head down even if you've learned enough of something. Because just because you know how to do something doesn't mean you know how to do it the way they want you to do it. What mod am I using to disable the kill move camera cut? I use the Violens. Right here, Violens. And I turn this to VATS off for the camera setting. It basically just disables all the weird cameras. You'll still get kill moves, but they're just gonna be in whatever camera you're in. They're much more... I don't know, they keep the gameplay going still. They don't interrupt it as much. What's a standard salary for a chef? That's also a different question. I'm not too sure. It just depends on what kind of job you're doing, you know? Because if you're salaried, and this could be wrong, I would say a salary chef who works 50 plus hours a week, 50,000 a year, which isn't much to take home, but it could be more these days. I personally don't think 50K is enough. And it depends on which city you're in, which restaurant you're working in. It could be 100K, it could be 75. It depends, I guess. Average of what I've seen for a salaried chef is around 50, maybe more, give or take, but usually never less. Haven't used them on ears. Yeah, I like violins. Let everyone pass easily. Yeah, not good for the future, for sure. 100% agreed. Well, I'm glad I fixed the grass thing that I had forgotten to fix. The damn terrain LOD is gonna give me all the griefs. And the magical jumping right now. I really don't care, but it does frustrate me doing that stuff. I don't know why they thought they had to add all this extra stuff to something called magical jumping. Because for me, all I want to do is jump magically. Why do I want to do air slams and air dashes and... It's called magical jumping, not magical... I don't know. I know it says in the mod air slam, air dash, all that stuff, but I liked it when it was just what it is. And it also breaks leaps of faith for me. So. Have a great nap, Jeremiah. Should have stuck to the more parkour type of jump. Yeah, all of, like I said, I like the jumps. It's the weird slammy things and the dashes. I'm like, I don't want all of that. And I know, like I said, there's a just jumping version. But then you can't use smooth jump add-on, so it's... Altogether, it's just gonna go bye-bye. I don't need double and triple jumps. I'm happy with just one jump and a paraglider. Although I am still interested in, what is it, free running in Skyrim? That one looks kind of interesting, but old. Decided to move to USA for like a month or two. How difficult would it be for you to find a job? Sometimes it just comes down to luck, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are looking for help, especially right now. Because it is the summertime, so you potentially could find work now. But it's going to be hard in the wintertime. At least where I live. I don't know about other places. But people are pretty broke. That's the other issue, is with inflation, you know, being so high, people really can't afford to eat out as much, if at all. The only reason we can afford to eat out is because we don't have kids. My wife and I both have a job that's full-time, that pays decent. Our vehicles are paid off. We have a house with a payment that's manageable because we managed to buy the house 3 days before the COVID lockdown. So we have a lot of things that allow us to have some sort of freedom. But we're, I would say, a pretty rare breed. Because most people have to pay for their kids, and it's not as easy for other folks. And that's a good majority. I know a lot of restaurants tend to stay busy, but so volatile these times of year, or these days in general. You never know. Model a jumping mod off of their flow and model. I do like these roads quite a bit. I don't know which texture this is though. Because it's different from this one. This is the RVX, by the way. But as soon as you get to Markarth with a reach, it changes. That is shiny and golden. And I also wonder if there's any peaks over here. All I want to do is find every peak in Skyrim. Well, for Ascend, anyway. Some Baldur's Gate? Alright, have a great time. We just show. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate ya. And thanks for becoming a member. Means a lot to me. Sheesh. I gotta say, the visuals have been pretty on point. With, you know, some things kind of miss, but just the little things at this point, I feel like, you know, if you look at the whole thing as a whole, it looks really good. Still plenty of visual inconsistencies to fine-tune. But it's still getting released soon, regardless of these little issues that I've seen. Because I can't wait anymore. I know I only have so much time to work on the list. So it's not gonna be... Huh. It's not gonna be extremely polished, but I still think it'll perform pretty well and look really good. See, I love the way the mountains look. I'm excited to see people playing it. And I am not even gonna compare my list to anyone else's or my progress or, you know, what I've had time to do, what I haven't had time to do, because we all, you know, we're all different. Like the moment I start to try to compare myself with others is the moment it becomes less enjoyable. Especially when there's no reason to do so. Are you broken too? Hey, we just show. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure the folks that got them also appreciate them. So thank you. I think the crazy thing is how far you can zoom smooth cam out with this preset. Yeah, hope to see you next time. Should be streaming tomorrow, but I don't know what to play tomorrow. The issue I have now is I have so many lists. Which ones do I play? Oh, giant hole in Markarth. Make something different and play Skyrim? Good point. I don't think people really care too much about polls, so maybe I'll run a poll, but I think I'd usually just end up deciding myself. Problem is I have like 7 lists. The one I usually want to play most would be Nordic Souls, which I've been having a blast playing. But I have Wound Meek to play. What else do I have? Invicta. Actually, I need to update Invicta. And the Nico experience is one I've been thinking about playing too. Although I saved my character preset, I'm gonna have to restart her for a stream. Well, I think I might leave it off here tonight. It feels weird because this is usually when I start streaming, but yeah. Go hang out. Enjoy the 4th of July. Even though I don't really care too much about the 4th of July. And then we'll decide what to play tomorrow. We could play some more Lyra tomorrow. Just depends. I just want to get it out there, so I think I might just end up focusing on it tomorrow off stream while I stream something else. Happy 4th, Brianna. Have a good night. Good night, Michael. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. I know it's not my usual time zone, but today is a bit different. So anyways, have a great 4th. I'm pretty sure everybody out there is already subscribed and has liked the video, but if you haven't, would appreciate it if you did, because it helps the channel grow. We're gonna make some sweet rolls soon and drink some skooma, so you don't want to miss that. Until next time, my friends. I shut out. Have a great night. Good night, Storm.